What is up, everyone? How are we doing? Hope you're all well. Welcome back to a new week and Raceroom. Yay! We like Raceroom. Raceroom has got some very interesting races this week, let me tell you. Hey, Shadows, how are you doing, mate? Welcome in. Welcome, Cool, as well. Oh, sorry, Cool. OSW, I assume Cool's out there somewhere. He normally is, although he might be running late today. That's interesting. Yeah, they look it. We're starting off with there he is. I knew he'd be out in the ether somewhere. Oh, hey Lars, welcome. We have 55 people in the Super Tourers at Imola. That is insane. You'll love to see it. So, standouts for this week. We have Super Tourers at Imola. We have the Porsche 964 Carrera Cup. Like the old school Widowmaker Carrera Cup. Those things are a pain in the arse to handle. I can tell you that for free. They are at Zolder for the Porsche Carrera Cups. You can also do them at NLS. I am not brave enough to do that right now. That's a more second half of the week once I've figured out how to drive the Porsches kind of thing. We've got MX5s at Suzuka. I don't know how well that's going to work. We're going to find out. And then we got the Formula Juniors at Zolder as well. So it's action-packed this week. It is a pretty damn cool week. So we're gonna crack off with the Imola Super Tourers. It's gonna be pretty damn cool. As much as Imola doesn't like me, I quite enjoy it. And yeah, putting Super Tourers there only sounds like a fun idea. So now, I must admit. You're not going to believe me, I'm sure. However, when I was trying to get the thumbnail for the streams for this evening, I was doing laps around with the 964 around Zolder in practice. Now, apparently, it's taken my practice time as a quali time. I didn't do a qualifying. I did a practice, and it's like, aha, you've qualied. I go, no, don't worry. I got no, you've qualied. I was like, no, I haven't, but I haven't. I go, you qualied though. So, we've been accidentally sweaty in the Porsches, which is I'm not happy about. Yes, more do they do. Every Monday they reset, yes. So, Monday is Raceroom, then Tuesdays is LMU and iRacing, basically. Yeah, fucking I accidentally sweated. It's not great. I'm not proud about it, you know. It's not big, it's not clever. But I wanted to own up for my transgressions, you know. Not gonna hide from it. Let's get loaded into Imola. We're in the Laguna because of course we're in the Laguna. We'll be Jason Potato again. 3 splits for Imola in the Super Tourers. I probably would say Bathurst is probably better than Imola. That's a better combo for me personally, but we'll take 3 splits at Imola. Imola is still fun. No idea how we're gonna go here. I don't think I've done Imola on Raceroom, so coming through Variante Alta track limits is going to be fun. That's for damn sure. Oh, right. Well, while we wait for this to boot up, if you could do me a favour and tickle the like button, that'd be great. Extra horsepowers are always more horsepowers is more better. And subscribes actually take horsepower away from everyone else as well, so that's even gooder as well. Obviously, we're using the round boy, and we have the clunker for Super Tourers. This is pretty. This is a round boy clunker evening. This one, because we got this. We got the round boy and the clunker for Super Tourers. We got round boy and clunker for the Porsches. We're going to use round boy and clunker for the Mazdas. It's only really the Formula Juniors, which I might just round boy and clunker anyway. So so it's a clunker heavy day today. Clunker heavy days are good days though. Should we have a look and see what we need to know about Imola? I don't have a pit limiter in this, but it doesn't matter because it's practice. Game needs to be more loud. That's down at iRacing volumes. Ratio is about 90%. There we go. Old school Imola where we just go as fast as you fucking want down the pit lane. to load up. What do you call it first? We need to get our HUD up in a minute. But and just enjoy the ambience of the HUDless experience. Not down too many. Oh yes, this is going to be fun. This is going to be great fun. I can already feel it in my bones. Oh, that's off track. You got DQ'd. That's understandable with the track limits in Raceroom. Raceroom track limits plus Imola is a dangerous place. Were you being a bit too greedy on the chicanes and through very anti-alta? Did you keep locking up coming down the hill by a chance? Whoa, whoa, okay. More brake is needed there. This is going to be fun though. I can already tell we're going to have fun with this one. How much can you launch? Oh, fuck me, you can really launch that, can't you? Oh dear. That is what I believe they call in the trade a rut row. You did a rut row there, sir. A rehud. That's what we want. That is a rut row or an oopsie daisy. One of the two. Right, starting from the backety back, because is there any other place to start? I challenge you to say anything else. Are they words? Yeah, they were kind of words. Right. Shut up. Just want to take a little bit of fuel out, because we don't need that much. Just down softs. Yeah, leave everything else the same. Drive. Right. Thoughts and prayers, boys. T's and P's. Lend me your spirit. All that fun stuff. Likes, subscribes. Lend me your horsepowers. Brothers, lend me your horsepower. Blessed be the horsepower. Got a finna BMW in front of us. Can't see too many BMWs. And the Audi. Audi should be interesting because it's going to have a lot of grip through the corners, but it's going to be dog slow in a straight line. Right. Hold on to your butts, boys. Here we go. Oh, that was about 18 weeks for me to react to that green light there. What I wanted to do was actually have just a chill start. Just make sure we didn't go too ham off the start and like drive crashing the way on, you know. Wait for the concertina effect to happen. I'm just gonna, cheers. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. Ooh, BMW's tightening his line there. Let's come off the throttle again. Trying to reach out before we drive into the boot of the BMW. Oh, you appear to have suffered from understeer there, sir. You can't get into Raceroom at the same portal, though. That's interesting. I've not had that before. I wouldn't know what to suggest for that either, to be honest, mate. Let me know, is the game a bit quieter? Do I normally have this one 100%? I feel like I do. I feel I need to crank the volume on the straight. Braking overly cautiously. Oh, okay, that was a little bit too much chicane there, apparently. I felt that was fine, but game thought otherwise. Down all of the gears. Right, let's crank the volume a little bit. Right, that might be a little bit too much, let me know. Oh, we've got nowhere to go. Oh god, getting crowded. Getting crowded. Oh, he's not stopping. Excuse me. Oh, the full speed rejoin. That was mildly scary. Excuse me, Mr. Scotland. Leave the space, leave the space. Left too much of the space. Limiter. Come on, you fool. You have the speed, quite clearly. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, yeah, come on. Come on! Oh no, the Volvo's so quick in a straight line. Don't get too greedy. Don't get too greedy. Beautiful. We had the run of our lives coming out of Varian's Yelp. Just the Volvo, so fucking quick. So quick in a straight line, that car. It's obscene. Down all the gears. Yeet it in. Do we hold it in third? We do. Ah, yes. In the suck. Can I have side suck fitted? Wait, Volvo, stop fucking off down the road, come in. Get it stopped. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Job done. You bad. Oh, need more speed. Hey Wolverine, how you doing, mate? Cheers, Loz, I was happy with that one. That was a fun move, that. No! Too greedy. Park on the apex, thank you very much. Oh, carving them up. Carving them up. .53.5. We are very close to lead pace. 2 purple sectors are on, apparently. That's while passing people as well. Hey, Hey, Carilla. How you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. Got the back of this Alpha. Oh, little deep. Locked up a little bit. Another purple sector. There we go. Nice on throttle. Lovely, lovely. Too much. Way too much on the inside there. Turning way too early. I knew it as soon as I turned. Excuse me, Mr. Alpha. Which way are you making me go? We'll do it around the outside, oh. Okay. Alright, give me the suck. Give me the suck. Here it comes. Here it comes! It's working! Yoink. Oh, I can't believe we've got a podium. I can see a podium right there. 52.7. We're literally on lead pace. All we got to do is try and keep a clean lap, and we'll be alright. So apparently the problem with me isn't Imola, it's just me and Imola in other racing games. Me at Imola in Raceroom, fine. I'm a fucking idiot savant here, ever since I'm a idiot. It is also the fact we're in Super Tourers, I think. Floor it. Almost rolled it, but we'll ignore that. You saw nothing. Can we do this third? We can do it third. Okay, we'll do it third. Don't need second. Second's terrible gear. The nasty gear. Horrible, yucky, smelly. Short as possible, because we're chasing lap times. 52.9, slightly slower. Got a clean lap. Importantly, we've got a clean lap. .53's in the end, isn't it? Yeah, I mean the Audi's going to be good at corner speed, you're just going to lose a lot of time down the straight because it's a very long straight. Like, deceptively long. Another purple sector one. Oh, no, too deep. Bye-bye all that positive time. Using half a second through one corner. Shakes head. That's a bit better. Yeah. OSW wash confirmed. No! Why do you do this to me? I'll hand back 2/10 as well. man! I want a P3, it's right there. I mean, we're all doing our 52, so we're all doing pretty quick times. 52.7, should have been a lot better than that. Hey Perry, how you doing, mate? Oh, Bob's gone deep. He's gone deep. Gonna hang it. Oh no, he's gonna turn himself over my bonnet. Okay, yeah, cheers for that, mate. Cool, cheers for just turning yourself over my bonnet, Gomez. Lovely that, lovely strat that. Just sling it into an apex you weren't clear for, mate. Yeah, no dramas. No dramas. Yeah, penis. That was someone who was desperate not to lose that position, is what that was. Oh, slight knock up. We go, chick. Yeah, it is what it is. Lost a couple of positions, but we still have the speed, so. Oh, a little bit of two-wheel action. One for the cheap seats there. Well, we've got one more lap to go until we get back into P6. Unfortunately, P5's a no-go now, unless he does some more mischief to himself. Who knows? Which he is doing, actually. Ow, piss off. Oh, he's done himself a proper mischief. Look at that. That was the Alpha. They both have. I think Gomez may have just run the Alpha off the road as well. I think Gomez is like none shall pass. He's doing his best Gandalf impression. Get ready for a spicy final lap, boys. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people who are a bit annoyed right now. I went in steaming into that corner. They're both off! Maybe out for the space. Carry the momentum. Beautiful! We're back, P6 boys. One more to go. See if we can get it down into the final corner again. Oh, piss off. We need fucking track limits. I'll track limits you in a minute. One more drive there for a minute. Doesn't mean we don't have to run down the hill like we normally do. We might, if we get a good run, get the suck down the straight. Just got to stick close. Come on, suck. Give me suck. No, it's not good enough. No! No! We should have had P4. Sad. Big sad. Oh. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're better than that. We know what we did. That was fun, though. That was a good race. I enjoyed that. We had the speed in that one. Gomez didn't set a single clean lap. Not a single one. Fucking P1 with a 51.7. Just disgusting. Kind of says it all that Gomez didn't get a single clean lap in that entire race. Couldn't keep it on. Couldn't keep all four wheels on the track. Cheers, Lars. Appreciate you stopping by, mate. Have a good evening. Right, we've got a little bit of a wait now until we're driving these boys. And these are some tricksy little buggers, let me tell you. Oh, they're tricksy. As we've already got qualifying, should we just full sweat this one? As we already have and time. And so you're not just sat here listening to me ramble on for the next God knows how long. Fuck it. We're going to go and practice in these things. Hey, mate, how you doing? It's JPS by another name, if I remember right, because YouTube appears to have changed your name. Which one do we want? Which one do we want? Yeah, I don't see your little display picture thingy here, so I have to try and remember that Old Money Motorsport is JPS. Just got a thrust master to TMX Pro and cannot get the brake set right. What do you mean in terms of brake set right? Are they, as in like they're not pathing right? Are they this eye? Okay, cool, lovely. I did get it right. Look at me listening. Look at me paying attention to things. I don't know where to start with that. Do you mean like it's not calibrating properly, Shock, or like is the game not picking them up? Are they like the potentiometer ones you get with the TMX, or are they the TLCM ones? Well, the game is just like the game is reading too much pressure, or you just keep putting your foot down way too much. Sorry, I'm trying to get context to this, mate. Oh yes, you just missed Imola, Jace. We had a very interesting race. We should have had P4, to be honest, except and Mr. Gomez decided to turn himself across my nose and then sent me off track, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. We still managed to get back to P6. Oh. Yeah, Imola and the Super Tourers is a great thing. Half braking, you lock up. Have you got them calibrated in? So there's a couple of things you can do. In Sim, you can change your brake pressure per car, so you can just manually choose that bit. Oh, were you? I must not have been in Split 1 then. That was probably because I keep tanking. I keep face tanking so many drops in terms of rating. There must have been some proper fast boys in Split 1 then. No wonder we were carving up Split 2. Yeah, so Shot, there's a couple of things you can do. You can lower the brake pressure in Sim. I would look at recalibrating them. Check you haven't got some weird dead zone thing going on with it as well. Yeah, just try recalibrating. What you'll probably find is when you did your calibrate, you put in what you thought was going to be max pressure, and then when you're actually under pressure, you're just stamping on it a lot more. So where you thought your max pressure was going to be is actually a lot closer in the pedal travel if you've got the load cell ones. So you might just need to recalibrate them a little bit, potentially, like stomp on them a bit more. Because in the race I stamp on the brake. It took me a long time to learn, to pull myself out of the habit of just mashing the brake pedal as hard as I can, because I was just maxing the force sensor out. So it could be something like that. Oh, you've been having OBS issues, have you? Yeah, they're fun to diagnose. Right, I struggle with this thing. I am not quick at all, as you can see from the 48.2. I struggle keeping this thing on the fucking track, let alone going quick with it. The understeer of this thing is fucking real as well. .51.5, that's pretty quick, mate. I was at 52. What did we get? 52.7. Come on, come on. The on-throttle understeer of these things is fucking horrific. Minor oversteer moment. Ignore that, you saw nothing. Too much. And we're gone. God, these things are a pain in the ass to drive. Yeah, I think my best was a 52.7, but that wasn't clean. My best clean was a 52.9, and we were at the top end of split 2 then, so that would track. Yeah, it is, mate. When you move from control to wheel, you will be slower for a fair amount. It is very disheartening. You're like, I'll just go back to controller, fuck it. But if you stick with wheel, one, you'll have a lot more fun, that's for damn sure. And two, you will end up getting quicker. Because you can just have more precise movements and stuff. Oh, one steer. Way too quick for that. Ugh. Too busy reading chat. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really feel much difference there, to be honest, with Imola. It seemed pretty accurate to me. There wasn't a bit there where going, oh, this is different. If anything, I actually thought the track limits were fairly lenient for Raceroom, if I'm being honest. I was expecting to have off tracks every fucking corner, you know? They seem like, I would go so far as to say they were pretty compliant there. Right, I need to actually launch that chicane just with no power, so I don't spin the fucker off. Crunch to the gearbox. These ones are rear-wheel drive, these are old Porsches. The ones we did before, the Super Tourers, they are front-wheel drive. So there's a mixture on Raceroom. It's got some of the best front-wheel drive cars you can have, like just in terms of dynamics. The TCR cars themselves are quite dull to drive, like just as a homologation spec. But they are more fun to drive in this than they are in stuff like iRacing and stuff like that. They also have the same classification. Oh god, bloody Porsches. Overdriving the fuck out of this thing right now. This is not going to be fun. We'll give it one more go and then we should probably be ready for the race. We are going to be on less struggle bus this race, that is for damn sure. These are one of the cars where slower is faster in some cases. Like, overdriving the fuck out of it is not going to always be the way. Ah, the lobby's open. Quick, run, quick, run away! Run away! All the results say, have we gone up and stuff? We did, yeah, we went up. Woo, 1600. I can't wait to have something bad happen to me this time. Oh. Join les sauveurs. Should it be the blue? Or do you want? I was black and yellow. Black and yellow. You know, Wiz Khalifa. And Ting. Be rainbow Porsche. Oh no, I have it on auto clutch blip. Don't worry about it. I've learnt that from wherever we did the other Porsches that we did, the 944s. I was blowing those gearbox up because I realised I didn't have the auto clutch and blip. Yeah, these cars are a fucking handful, mate. they like when they say old Porsches are Widowmakers, and like, yerp. Yeah, this is the important bit you want when you've got a manual, like a 6-speed box manual that needs a pedal. This is the one you want. Manual with auto clutch and blip. That's what you want. These are the important words. This is quite true. I didn't think these things came with ABS, but apparently they do. Because it saved my bacon a couple of times. I feel like we don't need that much fuel. I also feel like we can probably go a bit more middle on the braking. And then I can touch sweet fuck all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right. Steady. That was a mile there in the pit lane. Woo! The on-throttle understeer of these things is just killer. Like, it's ridiculous how much on-throttle understeer these things have. Not busy enough to drive it. I mean, like that. You mean I could do that, yeah? Like, I shouldn't do that, no? Me guessing the wrong way with the shifter is bad. Okay. I'm quite surprised I haven't actually blown the gearbox up yet already, not realising I didn't have overshift protection. Interesting. Normally it's the first thing I do. I did it with the Formula Juniors the other day. Blew the fuck out of those gearboxes. No, I shouldn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, got it. Got it. Have we got some quick people in here from our names I remember. Doop-a-doo, ba-doop-a-doo-boo, ba-doop-a-doo-boo. What? A lot of Argentinians. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Apologies. My sincerest apologies. Go with that. Alright. Let's give us an actual proper go at learning, shall we? I'd actually kind of like it if they were a bit more like. The problem with these Porsches is they're not exactly like playful. They're just kind of murdery. But it's kind of hard to actually get them kick out when you want them to. Because of the on-power understeer, you can't like fully drift them. It's really like it's a real knack to actually get the fucking thing in the corner. Because it's reluctant on the fucking brake. Oh, that was a crunch. And it's really fucking reluctant on the throttle. Nice tasty little crunch in the gearbox there. It all just feels so fucking slow. Wonder how many people are going to buy the gearboxes up this race. Oh, hello. Interesting place to park. Oh yeah, these are called the Widowmakers. Like these things were bastards to drive. Like the 911 was always a dickhead to drive, and even more so when you started taking weight out of it and making it a cup version. .49.2. Okay, well, we're doing better times than 49.2. I'll take that. It's just you kind of have to like manhandle them, but not too much. Like there's a certain amount the car will let you throw it about, and then if you go too much, you're just like, alright, dickhead, calm down, and then just kills you. So I've got PMR running. I haven't got it running to the point where I'm happy enough to do any videos in it, let's put it that way. I've got a weird thing going on, I think I know how to fix it, where the car has like got its own sort of clutch thing. So I don't know if you watched Jimmy's video on it where he was having like under 100% throttle or under 60% throttle, and the car was just like not powering, like the engine was revving, but there's no power going to the drivetrain. It's like it's running like a weird clutch, that if you're on sub 60% throttle, the car just assumes the clutch is in and just revs the engine without you actually going forward. God, this thing is going to be an absolute killer for it. So I've got that, which I think I know how to fix, because I've been playing around with the XML file of the dev game, and I think I know what's causing the issue. So I've got to try and fix that, because that, like, not being able to be at 50% throttle is kind of a kick in the balls. So yeah, I've got to try and fix that, and then I can't get the force feedback to the point where I'm happy with it. Like, I've played around with it, I've managed to get it better than it is out of the box, but I haven't got it to the point where I'm comfortable enough with it to do a live stream and stuff with it. Because you guys don't want to see me just fucking crashing out all the time. Well, some of you probably do, you're saying this like that, but... And then it does not... I don't think an entertaining stream is watching me crash a car for 2 hours, you know? Just trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with it. Not including the person behind the wheel, obviously. But I'm P8. Interesting. Interesting. Right. What you get for qualifying, boys. Starting P8. Which in these things could actually be a fucking godsend, because I feel like the back of the pack is going to be a bloodbath. Which makes me sad I'm not there. We're actually going to have to be up at the front end with, you know, like the semi-competent people. So we're actually going to have to try. Which is, I know, disgusting. Right. Here we go, boys. Thoughts and prayers. Likes and subscribes. Don't move before the green. We did not have a very good start. Shimmy up the inside of you. Thank you very much. Come on, man. Come on. Just kind of park it there in the middle. Beautiful. P6. With the run. I don't know where these people are braking here. He's not braking. Oh, he's gone. Whoa! He has cut the corner somewhere. That Porsche must have cut the corner somewhere to be steaming that quickly coming over the hill. Oh, nice little battle going on, mate. Park it. Yeah. Oh, right, P5. We'll take that for that one. Right, this is one of the hardest bits of the fucking track. You just try and get this thing round these two corners. Tiptoes. We're fine. Go on, get around. There we go. Beautiful. Right, let's try and get on the back of these guys now. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing what that guy's doing. I think that may be a report. There may be a report coming for that man. Just FYI. Oh my god, I'm so slow through here. Put a wheel on the grass as I moved back out to open the entry up, and messed that one up. Something rotten. We're going backwards again. Back to P6. Go on. Still there. Is he doing it again? Of course he is. Of course he is. Oh. Horrible run for that. No. Stop. Bloody Porsche. These guys are on 45s, fuck me. That's quick. Way quicker than I can do. That Medusa guy is the funny thing with the Medusa guys is doing that like chicane cut, and then is so slow for the rest of the lap that everyone else just pulls away from him again. It's quite funny. Like he's cheating massively, like cutting 4 or 5 seconds out of his lap time, and the other guys are still leaving him for dead for the rest of the track. No, I don't think the lead guys are up on the track. I mean, the track cut guy is doing 45s, but he is so slow on the rest of the track that all the time he's gaining through doing that bit is just getting lost from the rest of the track. It's just trying to be quick at this track. You need to be able to cut the curbs just the right way so you can get the time without unbalancing this car, because this car wants to kill you basically all the fucking time. Just blow my gearbox a little bit there. So it's just like, it's finding the balance in the car to be able to do it. Like, I'm losing so much time through this section just because I can tell I'm not quick. Like here, I'm just losing loads of time through here. See, told you, Porsche just trying to kill me all the fucking time. I cut a little bit too much on the grass there. Car snapped again, and now we're playing around in the grass. Desperately trying not to pull into the racing line when someone comes through. Right, we're now playing with these guys. Now, these things are lethal. Like, you get one little bit wrong and there's just basically no saving. Nearly got fucking killed then. Someone did behind me. There we go. There's a much better line through there that time. You're braking very hard very early there. That was a bit better. Don't know if we're going to have time to get past this guy before the braking then. Hey Miller, how you doing, mate? This would be right up your street, wouldn't it? 911s at that twisted little track. Old classic 911s. These things are fucking lethal. I think we've got the pace to get back onto the back of these guys. No, they're not. Well, they're not touring cars, but they are like classic cars. They're more fun stuff than driving modern ones. You know? No, fucking hell. So we're 2 seconds a lap faster than the guys in front. We did have 47 that lap. That's a new PB for me. I mean, to be honest, these things are fucking stressful to drive anyway. These things are always trying to kill you. Trying to get things to like just a little bit forward drift, you know. It's pretty controller friendly. I mean, I'll have a learning curve, but it's not too bad from what I hear. I'm losing loads of time through that. I just have no trust of the car that is gonna. If I go over any of the curbs in the car is actually gonna cooperate. I think it's just gonna kill me if I go over them. And that's what he's doing basically everywhere. Oh, fuck off! Fucking track cuts. God, my arm's getting a bit of a lick on now, isn't it? You refresh yourself right to the barrier, that sounds about right. Oh, thanks for the sub, Minty. Is that a different Minty, or are we growing Minties now? Sir, please don't come back off the racing run. Thank you very much. Come on. Nice. Got enough prizes. Prizes are always good. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Raceroom is just getting more awesome. He's gone. See you, lad. TTFN. Dot off and out. Oh, that was a big cut. Understeer. Yeah, my boys. This is Rehud, this one. You've got Rehud and you've also got Otter Hud as well. They're both pretty good. Or Seal Hud, I think it might now be called. But yeah. This one's Rehud. You get off of the GitHub. Yeah. Problem with LMU, like I would enjoy doing LMU if I was just doing like championships or I was doing their big event races like the 24 we just did, you know. I don't enjoy LMU for just grinding out dailies because it's just getting real fucking sweaty, and I don't have that much effort in me to sweat out daily races that much. I just don't care enough. Excuse me. Little up and under. Beautiful. Oh, sir. That was a day late in the double shot, wasn't it? So many off tracks. Thank God this isn't an iRacing, I've been kicked out by now. Just not getting a clean lap in there. Yeah, I mean the specials is tryharding in the specials is just an efficient use of time. You know, if you're going to do a 24-hour race, you want to try hard in that 24 hours. You know. You can do things like have it as like a laid-back attitude kind of thing, but still try hard, like still put effort into it and focus and do practice and all that sort of stuff. You can do all that without having to be like an uber nerd about it, and still have a laugh on stream and all that other stuff. You know? I mean, to be honest, I probably wouldn't have done much practice before 24 in Le Mans, just because I've done 300 hours in the game. Oh, conch goes to gearbox. So I would probably be coming through with a fair bit of hubris and be like, practice, what are you talking about? I've done 100 laps in one, what do I need practice for? But it's not, you're not practicing lapping, you're practicing having focus for a full, like, you want to do stint practice where you just focus on fuel saving to get to fuel target and consistent lap times over the space of the stint rather than just hot lapping. There's a different kind of practice, you know. And we can mug them on the like come out the corner. Whoop. Got that done right at the very end. Back in a P6 with one corner to go. We will take that. Oh. Well, that was quite stressful, that race, I'm not gonna lie. Medusa doing all of his track cuts still ended up winning out of it as well, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. Did a lot less fuel in there. Fuel to add minus 20. Okay, cool. So we can do that with about So 1.4 per lap, and we did how many laps? 9. It's like called 10. So you need like 17 litres, something like that. Maybe 20 litres. Can we report in here? I don't think we can we? No. But for a guy who was like cheating every lap, he wasn't quicker than the guys in front. This is like, this is a man who cut the slow chicane every lap, and he didn't win, and he was no faster than anyone else. Like, I'm not just taking his overall lap time because he didn't have one. Like, he was doing 45s in the race, and these guys who are racing properly were doing 44s and low 45s. You know, and he's cutting 5 seconds out of his fucking lap time to do those times. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Feels bad for that guy. Is it just not giving you, just not letting you jump in at all, Andrew? Is it still just throwing up same error? Yeah, I've not heard of that Raceroom error before. I wouldn't even know where to point you to say, like, here's the fix on it. I mean, I'm assuming at this point you've done a complete uninstall and reinstall, right? Because other than doing that, I wouldn't say, like, unless it's like you got unless you go to your like router and start port forwarding. But again, I wouldn't know what ones of those would be a conflict, you know. Oh, just a black screen. Fucking hell. Try. If you've got Discord, try joining the Raceroom Discord. See if you can chat with the dev or tech support on there. Be my possibly my next suggestion. Because yeah, that seems really weird. Really weird. See if you can. Yeah, I'm sure their Discord has got a like technical problems section. I mean, it's if PMR has one, I'm sure Raceroom has one. And maybe see if you can flag down a dev or QA guy. See if they can. It's a known fault that they are aware of, and they can offer some guidance and/or suggestion. Mayhaps. See, honestly, the only thing I can possibly think of, to be honest. Got some good numbers in today's stream. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a good time. Thank you for being here and listening to my name rambling. Does mean a lot. Take a bit of fuel out. So we now need to be at 151.5 is what I'm hearing, because we can't have JPS being quicker than us in Super Tourers. That is just not the way. That is just not cricket, as we say over here. That is not a medieval sport based around bats and balls and being a glorified picnicker. And no, fucking yeah, that's. Yeah, I couldn't on top of those things, but I couldn't think of another place to try. That is bizarre. Yeah, I've not heard of that before. I wouldn't even know where to start. So is it bringing up like an error message, or is it just taking you to a blank screen? Hey Pete, how you doing? Welcome. We're about to do some Super Tours at Imola. If it goes anything like the last race, we're going to be dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodging our way through. We had a lot of fun last time. We started from the back-to-back, as we always do. Have we got Gomez in here? No. Okay, good. Not yet, anyway. Oh, dear. But I think we were split 2 last time. We're going to be split 1 this time. So, it may be a bit more of a tight crowd this time. We shall find out. Deedly, 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 deedly. Anyone out driving that we can watch? There we go. No, never mind. We had some nice things to watch and then we didn't. Hey Dan, hey Dan. Welcome. We are in Super Tourers at Imola. This is a very, very fun combination. I think I prefer last week's at Bathurst personally, but this is still very, very good. Yeah, Super Tourers at Imola. It's the Porsche 964 Carrera Cups at Zolder, or NLS for the featured race. We've got the Formula Juniors are at Zolder. We've also got GC3s at Hockenheim. Formula 3, I think, are at Hockenheim. This, or they're somewhere. I think that's all of them. Oh, MX5 at Suzuka. Yes, JPS is correct. That, I believe, is the next one up after this one. We're doing MX5s at Suzuka next. Bugatti. Legally different from Bugatti. Mr. Bugatton. Snappy kid in the house. Suzuka GP. It's the long boy in the MX5s. It's the long boy and the slow boy. Brum. 20 litres may be a bit touch and cloth. Who knows? Right, thoughts and prayers and likes and subscribes for all the horsepowers it giveth, taketh away. For those who don't know, any likes that you give during any form of racing stream actually applies horsepower to the streamer's car. It's a little known fact. And also, if you subscribe or follow on Twitch/YouTube, it also actually deducts horsepower from the people you are racing against as well. Little known fact, so every like and subscribe does in fact help my chances of performance. Let's see if we can have a bit of a better response time than a dead panda being slow. A bit better. Slightly better than his. Got Billy No Mates in the Volvo back there. Alright, braking very early. Just gonna sling myself in the middle there. Thank you very much. A couple of cheeky positions from people being a bit tentative. We'll have them. Thank you very much. Another one from the member. Thank you kindly, good sir. Your support is welcome in these dark days. And that's our first track there. Beautiful. Oh, with a Honda. With the Honda up the hill. Whee. We can, thank you very much. Leave him space because he's trying to look up the inside into Variante Alta for some reason. Can't say that would have gone well for him if he tried, but cheeky two-wheel action. Oh, Dan, you missed your stints in 24, did you? Because of server issues. That sucks. Oh, lots of people going off. Stay there. Sir. Please. I'm a fellow potato. Treat me kindly. I was expecting the punch and that, I'm on the way. Oh, we have another thank you card from the BMW. Oh, thank you for driving tobacco, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, Groucho. How you doing, mate? It's getting feisty up in front of you. Hopefully these two will have an incident for us. Another cheeky track cut. I think I prefer third coming out of there. It's a lot less sort of scrabbly as opposed to second, where you're pretty much shifting up very early. Oh my god, how many track cuts is that? Stay on the track, boy. BMW's looking racy behind me now. We're in a bit of a suck train. Okay, fair play, fair play. I mean, I left you the space, you didn't really leave me any, but okay, we'll go with that. A bit more track on the outside there to use. Never mind. It's getting feisty here. There's a lot of people very close in pace, and if I get past any of them, quite tough. Like, I still think we're being held up right now, but a lot of these guys are within a couple of seconds, like a second a lap of each other, I think, like on top speed. Oh, well, there was a lunge there. See you later, Laguna. Right, this Alpha is kind of the cork in the bottle, I think. Let's see if the BMW can dispatch. I mean, the BMW is not particularly quick in a straight line, though. Stupid track cuts. Goblin. Bit of touring car action. Can we be the beneficiary? Excuse me, boys. I'm just gonna. Can I just. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. BMW again, not really giving me much space to work with. But a lot of trust in me being able to figure out how to get away without crashing into him, you know? Oh, thank you for that hip check. Come on, boy. Too fast, son. Too fast, son. Not today, Junior. Schoolboy error. Right. Let's see what we can do with some clean air. Hopefully not mock up. That'll be a good start. Oh, I think the BMW is quite generally like one of these players who is quicker when chasing a rabbit. Like, you leave him to his own devices and he'll mess up. But you give him a rabbit to chase, he's lightning fast. I get that feeling from that guy. Which, I mean, in fairness, I'm pretty much like that as well. You leave me to my own devices, out in front with fuck all to chase, I'm really slow. You give me someone to like close in on, I somehow manage to find like an extra half-second lap. I believe it's what they call a skill issue. I think we're actually starting to gap him a bit now. We need to get down to the 52s. He's very quick off that final corner. Or he's very quick into that final corner, I'd actually say, because he doesn't look very quick off of it. 52.4, new PB. Guy in front did 52.7, so we're gaining slightly. Overcook the entry a little bit. Not too bad though. Oh, that was a healthy cut, that one. Yeah, I think most people, to an extent, have the are generally quicker when they're fighting for someone. You know, when you're chasing the rabbit, most people can find like a little extra bit. You know, it's tough to do that on your own when you've got no markers in front of you. It's just left to your own devices. Volvo's deploying smoke. I would quite like P4. I don't think we're going to get it though. How long we got? We've got another 3 laps actually. We might just squeak it. Fuck me, we did a 52.4 twice in a row. Well, bugger me Bezos. Did not expect that. pretty nice actually through that corner. This one wasn't. That was horrible, in fact. I'll go as far as to say that was disgusting. Mr. BMW has found the running speed as well. He's hanging in there more than I would like him to. I'd rather he be off the fuck back down the road from whence he came. But he appears to not wanting to be doing that. Slow down of just over a tenth. Just over here. There it goes. Yep, another couple of track cuts, one fuck not. You can't take it with you. Might as well use them. Gaining on the Volvo, but not enough. Still 3 seconds to go with what will be our last lap, I guess, depending on where the leader is. 13 seconds on the road, yeah, probably. Oh, we might get one more. Front left, not quite wanting to hook up there as much as it happened. Here it's scrambling for grip. Oh, Volvo's gone. It's an interesting new line set. Well, thank you for P4. We appreciate you bidding it for the cause. And all of a sudden, there was no rabbit. Because we were 11 seconds off the guy in front. Top three have been racing like madmen this entire race. Top three are separated by 2 seconds. That's insane. They're having a cracker in the race. Oh, cheeky cut. Yep. Oh shit, last time was 52 too. Yeah. Have a lot of PBs if I'd actually keep the car on the fucking track, wouldn't I? Nope, that was it. That's all she wrote. P4, we'll take it. With another 52.2 to in the race with as well. Some pretty quick, consistent laps there. If I do say so myself. Some low 52s. Not quite in the 51s. A little bit more fettling. You never know. We might find it. Right. Thank you. 52, yeah, 52, 450, 52, 52, 54, 4, 54, 53, 2. So literally, we just literally got quicker than every single lap, basically, which is what you want to see. Exactly, Morty. That's it. That's it. All that likes and subscribes and all that fun stuff gave us enough horsepower to get to P4. Not quite getting our picture on the. That looks like a. I don't know, like a Slavic game muscle. That looks like a weird Dave, but... Right. MX5s at Suzuka. This could be interesting. Exactly, yeah. That was not skill, that was just by the power of likes. Like in He-Man, where he's powered by the power of Grayskull. Here we are powered by the power of likes. Now, we might need to be offing the fuck quickly out of this race to get into the juniors. And then we'll do one more Porsche after that, and then we'll probably call it, because that'll be about 1:30. So... I'm glad you're of assistance as well, Groucho. Right. I'm unsure with this one. We'll go with our standard 8-bit livery because you know you don't want too many instances of binary in your livery. You just start causing lag then if you do that. But I mean, it sounds interesting, and it was fun at the Nürburgring, but then that's also the Nürburgring. I don't know if Suzuka has the same thing. There's going to be a lot of the suck, I'm sure. But I don't know. Initial glances of MX5s at Suzuka. Oh god, hello. A lot of Mirkas. Hello. Yeah, the instant look of Suzuka, the MX5s at Suzuka was a bit like, but could be fun. We shall find out. That one. That one. Ignition. Start. Brum, brum. Where. Full power through the pit lane because you have no penalties in practice. Steady, boys. I think you just want to keep it at 30 and keep it pinging off the fucking limit. How was it Hamilton curb? Oh, not amazing anymore. Carry more speed through there, Gromit. More speed. That was bad. Well, so very bad. Alright, JPS, what speed will you get? What lap time should we get on here? Just so I know what I know you're aiming for. I mean, I know cute is what we aim for, but lap time wise, what I was aiming for. That was a music joke. If anyone wasn't aware, it's a band called Cute is what we aim for. No, just me. Okay. My entire fucking rig was vibrating then with that curb. Need to set the force feedback down in oh, there we go. I didn't think I had it mapped in this wheel. I'm assuming this isn't flat, but with no downforce. No, it's a lift though, okay. Good though. You don't remember. You just don't want me to be faster than you, yes. I see your game. I see your game, sir, you tricksy bastard. Yeah, that's a fair cop, yeah. One MX5 race go, ooh, Super Tourers at Imola. Takes off shoes, gets comfy. So I live here now. Oh no, front tyres grip, please, thank you. I mean, Jebbers, you've beat me in more races than I've beaten you. Like, you are substantially quicker than me in LME, or at least you were quicker than me in LME. You probably are, because I've lost a lot of pace now that I'm used to cars actually hooking up on the front end. At least in fixed setups, I'm used to them hooking up on the front end. Like, you can get the LME cars to hook up on the front end, but not rarely in fixed. Yeeted that one into that corner. I've got a very limited subset of skills. It's generally Super Tourers on Raceroom is the only thing I can really compete on. And that's about it. I'm kind of okay in the GT3s in this game as well. I will say that. I'm kind of okay with them. A little bit of tail light action there. I mean, yeah, you were still substantially quicker than me in. I mean, OSW's way quicker than me. Right, my main benefit comes from general long stint consistency because I'm very good at driving at 75% of my pace, and I can generally look after tyres quite well. Oh my god, how can you decide what you're doing? Please. You decide where you're going to be on the track and I'm just gonna, okay. Oh. Well, this could be interesting. Whoa, why are we braking there? Why are we braking there? Almost lost my thumbs before the start of the race. That was fucking close. A little bit of poo came out. A little bit. I don't want to be around this guy, I've learnt. Don't really want to be around there. Hey, Necro. How you doing? I find that I can get to a certain level relatively easily, and then I just get hard stuck because I'm too flippant in my interests. Like, I just bounce around Sims too much to be quick, like properly quick in any of them. Let's get rid of some of that front brake bar, shall we? Because that's a disgusting amount of front bars. Like, I have generally a pretty good feel in games mode, like reasonably quickly, but I don't like OSW is way better at getting to the next level. I just generally like get hard stuck because I drive the way that I drive and it gets me to a certain pace and then I can't change how I drive to find pace, kind of thing. A lot as easily anyway. Right, as usual, likes and subscribes and follows for the extra horsepowers, please. We're away. I've seen that JTR liveried guy. I want to be around him very quickly. Please stop going this way. Please stop going this way. Thank you. Come on, boys, we don't need to go that slow, surely. But I think in general I have pace in race rooms because you don't actually need to drive it like a robot. You can drive it like a moron and be quick, which is beneficial to me, being a moron. Thank you for that. Appreciate you for turning in on me while I was there. It's a good move. 10 out of 10. Would do again. Around the outside. Leave him space. Give it fun. Man, people overbrake MX5s so regularly, it's quite funny. Oh, you've caused yourself a mischief with your Necro. That sounds painful and expensive. Bitch back? Question mark. Yes. Yes, give me the suck. Please give me the suck. Oh, you absolute legend. Oh, you absolute diamond. Give me the suck. Yes. Well, okay. let's stop the weaving though, and the braking, thank you. Don't need to be weaving down the way to 140R. Well, that was, you got a little bit squeaky bum time there for a minute. Try and jump onto the next crew now. Yeah, I've never cared enough to get sweaty in a game. Like, I think Raceroom's probably the sweatiest I get. But that's not through wanting to be better at it, that's just really fucking enjoying playing it. Because, as I say, you can drive it by feel, you don't have to be a robot with it, and there's not, like, there are less weird quirks with it that you need to learn how to overcome or avoid. Like, there are some, don't get me wrong, but there are, I think, less than there are in other sims, you know? Hey Luke, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I've just never got to that point where I've needed to do that, I guess. Like, I'll probably, like, if I were in, I don't know, some racing team or whatever, like, where we were going for wins in, like, iRacing's N24 or something like that, then yeah, I would sit in and probably have some fun getting real fucking nerdy with it and testing rebound rates and all this sort of stuff. But in day-to-day racing for random daily multiplayer, because I don't do any sort of leagues and stuff, I have less interest in getting that sweaty with it, you know? I think that's probably the main difference. Like, getting sweaty for daily races is just like, why would I want to do that? Just so an arbitrary ranking goes up or down. That's the bit I haven't done that next level of, like, pretty serious league racing. Yeah, well, that's what I was hoping for PMR to be good. Like, console needs something that, even if it's just like a taster of, like, this is what you could have on PC. Like, you could have this level of complexity on if you got a PC and give you an idea of what the next step's like. It needs something that it doesn't hold your hand quite so much and doesn't patronise you just like as so much as like Forza and like Forza Horizon and GT7 and stuff, like things where you actually have a pretty good, like pretty decent fidelity physics model and a decent weather engine and like interesting cars that aren't just your same generic boxes. Oh, just about. I mean, all I would say, if you're interested, keep an eye on the GameCube, the Steam box that's coming. Like, it's probably going to be the most console-like PC in terms of, like, plug and play. It is probably going to be running on Linux, so I don't know what wheel support is going to be like, but it might be, if you don't like the idea of having to set up a PC, the GameCube could be the next sort of a good stepping off point. It's not going to be console cheap, unfortunately, I don't think. It's probably going to be around 1,000 of your local currencies if it's dollars or pounds. But it's a pre-built machine with standardised parts and an OS on it that's simple and has access to the entire Steam library, plus the Xbox Game Pass if you want to break it as well. see, I think from what I understand, like it's not so much there's the fear of building the PC and having this. Like consoles are very sort of hand-holdy. Like you just plug in the cables, you press the button, and you go. And there is a legitimate fear of people just getting lost in the computer, right? You know. But if all you want to do is play games, a PC is a very complicated way of doing it compared to a console. It is incredibly complicated. Even so, if you want to build one as well, right? Oh, freebie. Thank you very much. Like, don't get me wrong, I've built. I don't know. I'm on like PC number 6 or whatever. So it's nothing to me. It's like I just call it adult Lego. But I can understand people having a legitimate fear about it, and they're really expensive parts as well. Especially if you tell someone you need to be careful with your CPU that you just spent £300 on, because if you drop it and you bend a pin, or you drop it on the motherboard and you bend a pin, you need a new motherboard. You know, there are reasons that people sort of psych themselves out about these sort of things, with like legitimate reasons, you know. Have a P3 on it, boys. How long we got? What? Yeah, 6 minutes. Yeah, I mean, my PC is overspec for racing, but that's because it's part sim racing machine, part streaming machine. How'd you blow up a CPU, like CPU and the motherboard? Were you fucking around with voltages? There's a 7950X, fuck me. Of all the things to blow up. Well, do you need a reason to go buy a 9 series? Yeah, podium, it could quite legitimately be on here. I think we're about even with the pace of the gold guy in front, or the like beigey, greeny, whatever fucking colour that is, the yellowy thing. The red guy is definitely holding him up, and by virtue soon to be holding me up. Oh, yes, that's it, boys. Fight. No, never mind. I got too greedy. We got forward drift coming up over Dunlop. Whee! Yeah, it might have been some weird over voltage or something. That happened, like some freak power delivery that blew it up, maybe, I don't know. Is YouTube fucking around, is it? Or is the stream lagging or something? It says I've got a good connection on my end, so must be their end. Yeah, I bet you were. That's a good day to have a rainy day fun, that. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry. I'm kind of in a semi-intense battle at Suzuka right now, so it's not the easiest track to pay attention to chat. So I'm like, just trying to pay attention where I can. I'll try not to go in the back of one of these two. This is great racing. Very respectful. I don't want to go into that whole chain of everyone says going, oh, this is great racing. But I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, they're both gone. No, my boy. Come on, boys, P3. It's got to be on now, surely. On the outside, though. I don't want to be on the outside. Oh, he's pinching me. Let's go. Run away. Said run away. These MX5s are so much better than the ones in iRacing. Like, a million times better than the ones in iRacing. The amount you don't get stuck in really shitty oversteer with their time on. Like, I would have lost it already if these were the iRacing ones. I can tell you that for free. The amount of times I've been working the rears just trying to get them to come round a bit more. And if it was iRacing, like, I would have overheated and then we would have got stuck in some really sad slide somewhere. And we'd have been off. No, I think I spooked him, to be honest. Like, I don't think he was expecting me to send it up the outside round there. No, it's like I've done a couple of GT3 races. I did a few on stream in iRacing. I did a couple today off stream. And yeah, the amount of times I've been killed just by myself, like getting stuck in really shitty oversteer, just because I had the audacity to try and drive the car near the limit. This is literally the last lap. I'm desperately trying not to fuck it up because I would quite like a podium. I feel I've raced pretty well in this race. I feel like I deserve a podium. The guy in red is desperately coming back at me though. I think he, again, much prefers a head chase and does not like being chased. There we go. As long as you don't mess up the Kodak triangle, we should be good. A little bit extra generous on my lift there just to make sure we got it. He must have absolutely fucking launched it through that chicane. Absolutely fucking launched it. Oh, P3 podium. Thank you very much. Man dies in the background. Good race. Yeah, I mean, the main thing, like, if you do go over the limit in Raceroom, it doesn't punish you for like 20 minutes afterwards. You know. Join. What were we in before? Let's go with the golf. There we go. Whew. We did not win. We got P3 though, Groucho. We got P3. Pretty good turbo. Pretty good. We just got P3 in the MX5s at Suzuka. Pretty decent lap times. 26s, I think we were doing. We got... What are the other ones? We had 2 really good races in Super Tourers. We almost got a P3 in one of them. Or P4 in one until we got killed. Still got back to a P6. And then the other one we got P4. Very close to a P3 in that as well. So that's some good races. We're now going to try the insanity that is Formula Raceroom Juniors at Zolder. This is going to be fucking hilarious. These things are like, if you haven't driven one of these Formula Raceroom Juniors, they are so funny. Like, you just yeet these things into fucking corners, get insane levels of opposite lock on, and just whee. Ah, you need to get back on it, Turbo. So it's so good. It's it's my favourite sim right now. All right, we don't need that much fuel probably. Like I enjoyed the stream we did the other day in iRacing. I will be doing more iRacing on stream, but I did some iRacing today, like middle of the day off stream, and I got net coded to death, and I got just stuck in oversteer, like just the really sad slide, and like. Getting stuck with stuff like that is just really disheartening. So this is like Raceroom. You can actually play with them. You can have fun. Like they're great. It's great. I don't actually know if we have enough fuel. We'll find out. Right, as before, likes and subscribes obviously increase. Likes increase my horsepower. Subscribes and follows decrease everyone else's. So help a brother out. Someone jumped the start. I was too busy looking at him, and we missed the start. Yeah, I mean, I don't care enough about iRacing for it to be depressing. I care enough about it to be annoying, but don't care about enough to be depressing. Everyone's driving these like Formula 1 cars with downforce rather than just exploiting the tyre grip. Please don't get any closer. Thank you. I'm. He's him. Come on, give me a slip. Give me a slip angle, thank you. Yeah. Don't know how good the brakes are. Oh, that was a gearbox crunch. Where the fuck did that guy appear from? Lovely suspension and gearbox damage, really. Love it. Excuse me. I'm on first. We don't want to be the first. First is a very bad gear. Right, we've gone to P5 in lap 1. I've always liked Zolder. Zolder's a fun track. When you get into that sort of flow state of Zolder, it's fun. When you aren't, it's fucking annoying. Alright. Let's get ready to just absolutely yeet it through 2-1. Give me that slip. More slip. More slip. More slip. Thank you. Like, I almost want to Scandi flick these things. Like that. Like, sometimes I swear it's quicker just to like Scandi flick these things into the corner. Right, we need to avoid the curbs like the plague. That's fine. I mean, if we're talking about the problems with modern sim racing, the problem with modern sim racing is everything's GT3s. And GT3s are really dull to drive and they don't really teach you much by way of racecraft and like how to control the car. Which is why when you jump in something like this, and if people aren't used to driving open wheel Formula Ford stuff, they start driving them like GT3s. Do you want to pick a line? But after all of your weaving and a small bit of gearbox crunch from me, we still managed to get through. Like, GTs are fine, like they're fun and stuff, but in the grand, like, I'm not knocking GTs, I enjoy driving them as well, but okay, I didn't think you were going to leave me any space there. I was pretty accurate in my assumptions. It's just, there are a lot more fun things to drive than GT cars, you know? Excuse me. Like, there's nothing wrong with GTs, it's just everything shouldn't be GT driving. That's more what I'm saying, like, there should be other stuff being driven, because there's just much more interesting stuff. Like Super Tourers. The Super Tourers in this are my favourite car in any sim runner, because they're just so much fun to play with. And you can always get good racing with them, you know? Like, you don't need to be at some of the best tracks, or like, in regards to, like, oh, there's certain tracks like, well, I mean, I heard Dave Cam say that Bathurst is a great circuit for hot lapping, he doesn't enjoy racing on it. And I had so much fun racing the Super Tourers there last week. Oh. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, Clear Cup is just like baby touring cars. There's touring cars, but lighter. So you can have more fun with them. So, like, things just, like, so many modern sims are just based around GT3s. And listen, it's fine if that's what you enjoy, don't get me wrong. But they should do... I think more, which is why, again, why I wanted PMR to be cool. Like, to more function, you know? Because that was bringing you old school GT1s and GTEs, and eventually it's going to bring things like V8 supercars and old prototypes like Class C stuff to a mass market on console. And those things are just so much more interesting to drive, you know? What's the lead doing? 47 lines. What are we doing? 47 flats. Cool. Beautiful. How far off the lead are we? 7 seconds. Whoa, nearly snapped on me then. That sounds like a very GT7 thing to do, mate. I mean, not just GT7 to be fair. That just sounds like a very very sim racery thing to do. .464. See how much time we gained there just on that guy in front, just by using the slip angle of the tyre. We're actually down on our fastest time, but we gained so much of them. Oh, buddy. GT3s are tough to find that last second or so a lap. I think you can get to 95% of pace relatively easily. It's that last little bit that's difficult, and then that gets a bit more difficult as you go up to the GT2s and GT1s because you just remove things like driver aids and whatever. Right, I need to get past this guy. Fernando's doing 45.5 behind me. Give him someone else to fight with before he gets to me. Be useful. Let's go round the outside. Don't think we're going to catch P1, unfortunately. Oh, look at all that time gain. Look at that beautiful delta. .45.7. Yellow flag up ahead. Is that P1? No, it's P11. God damn it. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Thought P1 had killed it. Did take 2 seconds out of that lap though. There he is. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed Forza when it came out. It just very quickly didn't change. So all the shit that was the same when it came out was the same a few months afterwards, you know? I mean, Forza is the reason that, like, the Forza franchise is the reason I'm even here right now doing this. If there was no Forza franchise, there would be no me playing Sims. Simple as that, really. We don't need to go out first, I don't think. I think we should be alright keeping it second. The car just becomes a bit squiffy when it goes in the first there. Well, we got what, 2 more laps. Traffic could be interesting here. Oh, we're losing a lot of time there. Lost a lot of forward momentum. And there as well, sliding a little bit too much. So, please move. Thank you. Whoa, you didn't kill me there. Please don't. Definitely staying second. Definitely staying second. 4 seconds in 1 lap, I don't think it's going to be possible, unfortunately. Yeah, force of meta tuning is just making the car like really weirdly slippy. It's kind of like the only way to make it quick. And then you just got to try and hold on and learn how to drive it in this weird, unnatural level of slip. That's like ever so slightly drifting everywhere you go. That's why I could never get on with it. That's why I stuck with touring cars, because you didn't have to do that with them. Yeah, it's not quite enough, unfortunately. Definitely got in the rhythm with this thing, though. Definitely. This is a great combo. This is a great look car. You got to watch the downshifts because there's no overshift protection, and you will lock it up because there's no ABS. But just abuse the fucking slip angle, the fucker. Just slide the thing, fuck it everywhere. That's all I'm doing, just sliding this thing around. Avoid, I mean, here's pretty good, just got to avoid some of the bigger curbs. Oh, there we go, locked up. There we go, never mind, there goes our hunt. Oh, that was fun, I enjoyed that. That man's got no nose cone. Hernandez was fucking rapid behind me as well. He was catching up like no one's business. Alright, cheers, mate. Thanks for hanging out. I look forward to seeing the videos. I'll try and be in stream. I'll be looking after Anne Child, so. Did we get fastest recorded? We did, fastest recorded. Oh. Rensport is so I enjoy driving Rensport. Oh shit! Quick Quick. Join. I forgot we were doing this one. That one again. Well, this is going to be a complete, total fucking mental shift trying to drive this fucking thing. So I enjoyed the driving of Rennsport. The rest of the game is kind of fucked. Like, the actual cars themselves are kind of fun to drive and to play with. But the AI sucks. There's nothing really to do in the game. The replays were broken, but I think kind of fixed now. Yeah, it was just... Like, the best part of the game is the bit that you wanted it to be, which is the driving part, but the stuff around it. Like, the online multiplayer was good. That was solid. There was a lot of races going quite regularly with quite a lot of people in it. I haven't been back since PMR has come out, though, so I don't know how many console people have moved from that to there, because I understand the console version of PMR is a lot less janky. Still janky, but not less janky than the PC version. So it'll live and die by how many people are actually playing multiplayer, because that was the only kind of working good part of that game. Oh, fuck me, I am a sweaty boy. Oh, right, I'll be back in 2 secs. Just wait for this to load. Oh, ow, oh, my knee. Oh, back. Right. Let's try and remember how to drive these fucking things. We're going to end up in the wall, I can tell you that already. I was going to say, JP, it's very late for you, mate. Right, well, this is the final race of the evening, boys. So, thoughts and prayers, likes and subscribes. Especially as we're in the Porsche. And fuck knows what's going to happen with this thing. Oh, yeah, okay. Too quick! They're going to get me all the way back down this straight now. Cheers, Necro, I'm going to leave you, mate. I don't think this going, or is it JPS? I don't know. 100%. Right now, I'm flying a Porsche. Oh my god, this guy is just hanging. Don't kill me, please. Front end, please hook up. Jesus. Ow! Thank you for that. Well, to say that was unexpected would be a lie. Oh my god, front end, hook up, God's sake. Oh, the on-throttle understeer is such a killer in this thing. Come on. Oh, okay. Yep. So, same as the guy was doing in the other race, just straight line in that chicane. Cool. Love it. Also straight line that one by the looks of it as well. Got 10 instant points, we've done 2 laps. Yeah, we would have had 2 freebies out of that as well, because 2 people lost it, and then we got absolutely mullered by the guy straight line in the fucking chicane. Like, why cheat? What are you gaining from it? It's a fucking daily race. You know? It's like, of all the places to cheat, you're going to do it in a daily race. He's doing it again, look, he's just cutting all the corners. Well, he's going to... Oh, almost death of the bumblebees there. Was it Rasta? Okay. Right, we've got 2 people to report on the Raceroom Discord. We'll send Rasta off into a wall and get off the chance as well. Yeah, a little bit of vigilante justice going. Yeah, he's just cutting all the corners that you can cut, basically. Oh my god, man, come on. There's so many fucking instant points. Right, let's get him out of the way. There goes, cutting that one again. Yeah, another track cut. We're going to get disqualified if we're not careful. I cannot drive these things for shit. Wow, I actually managed to catch that slide. Fuck me. That doesn't normally happen. Right, on the throttle again, way too early. We'll read that in a second. That's a very long message for me to try and read while navigating a very old Porsche runs older. It's certainly not as like communicative as other stuff, like in terms of things like road feel. That's true. Like, I would argue like the force feedback that you're not feeling would generally be like. I'm not going to say you're wrong for saying it feels numb, but I would counter with saying you're probably used to feeling a lot more noise through the wheel in other sims like LMU, which just gives you feeling through a steering wheel, it provides absolutely no benefit to what you're doing other than the fact it's just there and actually hides more useful information. Whereas a Raceroom one provides you with generally just useful information. At least I find it that way. I much prefer Racerooms. There we go. I much prefer Raceroom's force feedback than I do other sims. We're gonna get crashed into. Yep, hello. Picking up incident points while we were sat there because we're not doing anything and being in the way. Oh, thank you very much for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Well, this race has gone to shit, isn't it? Oh my god, just cannot drive this fucking car. Yeah, the car sounds great. It's a fucking pig to drive. For a smooth brained idiot like me, it's very fucking difficult. Yeah, I mean it's probably also half what you're used to be honest as well, mate. Like I find the information that Raceroom gives me is what I need to be able to balance the car. I don't need much more else than that. Like the information it provides me is like about what the chassis and the suspension is doing. I can then use it. Fuck me. This fucking car, it's lethal. Like it could do with like more granularity for sure, and it needs like more customization in terms of its force feedback options. I think to give people a bit more information through the wheel if that's what they're after. Like I would quite like a little bit more road feel, you know. But I'd quite like to feel a little bit more granularity in it every now and again. Probably not so much in this one because this is an old car where you're really not going to feel a lot from the steering wheel. I don't know, I think it's hard for me to say because I've put like over 100 and something hours into this sim, so I just kind of have an understanding of what the information the game is providing me. So it's kind of hard for me to have a new person's perspective because I've got hundreds of hours, like over 100 hours in this game. So I kind of get where you're coming from, yeah. Like the load through the wheel is more progressive. Oh, you got Porsche'd. There's not a lot of sort of spikes and peaks and troughs and stuff. Like it's definitely a lot less granular. There's a lot less road feel. So I totally get where you're coming from. But I find the information it does provide me is enough to be able to drive the car consistently, badly in my case, and pretty reliably. Now, I haven't tried every car. One thing I will say is there is for stuff like GT3s, generally the thing with Raceroom in general, the faster the car, the worse the force feedback is, because it doesn't have that sort of like immediacy to it. So I first really noticed it when I was doing GT3s at Silverstone, which was like a week or so ago. The tyre doesn't have that initial like first stage of bite to it, like when you just like sharp load it up. It's kind of, I noticed it go through like maggots and beckets where you're just like trying to get the car in and try and get it to stick, you know. And it never gave me that sense of right, I'm now gripped up, like I'm right, cool, I'm now on the tyre. So I get what you mean in terms of that sort of thing. But yeah, Raceroom's force feedback is very much it's sort of smooth in, smooth out in terms of its peaks and troughs. It's very much a gradual increase and decrease in terms of force feedback. So if you're coming from something like LMU or iRacing not so much. iRacing is a little bit more gradual than LMUs, but a lot less gradual than this. ACC and stuff like that, where it's a lot more peaky. But it's definitely an acquired taste. You kind of have to know how to use the force feedback and what information it's providing you to be kind of quick with it, you know? But I find the force feedback quote unquote vagueness is helped by just the natural physics of the car. Cars do what cars do more in this sim than they do in other sims, I find, personally, in my opinion. There's a lot, I mean, this is a fucking Porsche, so it randomly spearing off one direction or another because you hit the bumper or you got on the throttle half a second too early. That's what they did, that's why they're called the Widowmaker. So I totally get that, and I can feel when it happens, and you can try and save it, but, you know, it's an old Porsche. There's a reason that, the reason some of them got written off, there's not a lot of them left anymore. Yeah, there's not a lot of uniqueness to it, but that in itself also makes it unique. You know, Raceroom's force feedback feels like Raceroom's force feedback because no one else's feels as sort of progressive and. So I don't want to use the term vague. It's just like lacking in peakiness, I guess is probably the way to put it. Like if you have a peak, it's always a gradual, even like fast load. Like I'm on an R25, so I've got it set. Like the general force feedback is probably about. Yeah, there you go. We got Porsche, we got into a drift, and then it snapped and went the other way. How far away is the next person? Okay, time to get off the level. Come on, Porsche. Can we go in a straight line? Now, please. Yep. Oh, that man got Porsche behind me already. Never mind. Like there, I tried to catch it, but that was just Porsche momentum of death, you know. It pendulumed its arse straight off the track. Because I tried to drift it, which is the Germans, they do not like the drift. This is not precise, we do not like. Oh, fuck me, I'm sweaty. Yeah, man, it's old Porsche. It's like 70s Porsche. It's like the regional Carrera Cup. This thing is. I mean, this would be the era where Porsche were putting lead in the bumpers to try and make the get better balanced to weight, like better 50-50 weight distribution, you know. It's yeah, this thing is. It's a bit of a pig. Half a minute behind P4. Ooshed. Tough. That's tough. But I can do 46s or 47 in this round when it allows me to complete a lap. This also has no overshift protection as well, so you can't just go mashing it down the gears because you will just mash the gearbox up. Oh, thank God the race is over. It's. Of the 3 races this week, I would say that the Formula Juniors are the better race. This is an experience, so I would recommend doing it, but maybe only once or twice, unless it's like really for you if you're like an actual sadist. But yeah, this is a tough combination. I mean, this is what Raceroom needs to do more of as well, because they do these older category stuff better than pretty much anyone else. When it comes to multiplayer anyway. AMS2 probably does it in single player if you enjoy AMS2's handling and force feedback and stuff like that. But in terms of multiplayer racing, this is what Raceroom needs to be. It needs to be doing stuff other than just GT3s, you know? So I'm glad that Super Tourers are like a stable for it. because they are the best cars in sim right now. Don't even at me. Fuck, I'm dripping. God. I'm quite literally dripping in sweat after that. I'm getting sweaty and I'm not even qualifying. But yeah, it's an experience doing this race, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I tried AMS2 with the new GT1-2 expansion, and it was just where did he end up? Oh, Rasta. Yeah, okay, cool, fun. We've got to remember to report Rasta. But yeah, I tried AMS2 and I was just like, what is this? What is this fucking? Why is everything driving like you've covered its rear wheels with washing up liquid? It was just, yeah, it didn't make any sense to me at all. You just turn it in and it's like, oh, okay, I guess I immediately catch that every single time I try and turn the car in, I guess. That's weird. Yep, we lost a little bit of rep. I'm back up over to 80 though. Hey, 1654. We haven't been this high for a while. We got a win. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We got P3, P4. 2 P6s, P4, P3, P5. Pretty good night. I don't know if they still are, but I think half the problem was the tyres run on one physics model and the car runs on another. So, like, they just, there's this weird interlacing thing that they do. And it somehow manages to be both numb and too sensitive at the same time. I just don't get it. Like, you spend for all of your time just trying to catch slides in that thing, and to be quick, you've got to effectively give the car a weird, like a little bit of slip everywhere while being able to balance it. And it's just like, I mean, if you like that sort of thing, fine. It just seems a little bit too much for me. Like, I like Raceroom because it seems to have the most natural responses in terms of vehicle physics and tyre model. They both seem to work quite well together, and they are both, like, they might not be the most realistic, whatever that means, in terms of like the feedback and stuff you get from them. However, they are to me the most realistic by way of like how you approach driving them. So it's yeah, I just think like there's a lot of the Raceroom need to fix. Like I say, their force feedback, they need to be able to do a bit more in terms of granularity. There needs to be a bit more in terms of like road field texture. But it's difficult because not a lot of the tracks are laser scanned, so you're manufacturing that sort of stuff. So I get it as well. But yeah, this Raceroom's at the moment's probably my main sim. Like we generally do this one more than most. Like we do Raceroom every week. Like every Monday we're doing Raceroom for the new races, and then we generally do it on a Thursday as well. We then bounce around between other stuff. So I was LMU for a long time, but I kind of got bored with having to sweat out LMU all the time. So like I got reasonably quick in LMU. Like I was top split pretty much all the time, but I was only quick enough to be in top split, and there's only so many times I can have fun racing for, like, you know, 13th or 7th. And the amount of effort that, like, people are, like, just pushing so hard, like, just fighting for every gap, and it just gets fucking exhausting on daily races, fighting for that, and it's just like, what? It doesn't mean anything. Like, it just sort of switched off, and I was like, I don't really care anymore. Just, I woke up one day, and after the Raceroom update came out, and I was doing LMU afterwards, I was like, I just don't care. Like, I'm mid-rank Silver 1. I'm generally like a second to 2 seconds off of world record times a lap, which I'm more than happy with. I just don't care. Like I got fed up having to fight so hard for like P14 in every race for every. It's just like I just don't care. I just don't care enough. Yeah, like I mean, I don't need podiums. It's just like the amount that people are fighting in every single race. It's just like, it's like, it's different if it's in the championships. Like I get it in the championships where there's points and like, you know, there's leaderboards and stuff like that. That's fine. But in daily races, having people like properly try and squeeze you all the way to the outside on Parabolica at Monza gets really fucking boring. Like every lap, it's like, dude, it's lap 1. It's an hour-long race and it's lap 1, and you're pushing me off the track through Lesmo 2. Like, just chill. But people don't chill, and everything just, there's always accidents in it, and there's always just people bumping into it, and it's just too much. It's just too much. Yeah, it's like I say, I don't need to be for podium. I'm fine having a fun race for P16. It's just, it wasn't fun. It was like work. It was just too much effort for a fun time for me. And the only way it was going to improve was if I locked in even more into that game. And I was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Like, the force feedback in LMU is just noise. There's just too much going on, and there's no range in it. All of it feels as strong as everything else, and it's just fucking noise. It's just road feel and curb and tyre rub and traction grip, and it's just like, it's all roughly the same sort of intensity, so you can't really feel any difference in it. And it's just constant the entire fucking time. And then I jump on Raceroom, it's like, oh, silence. It's peace. It's just peaceful, you know? Yeah, I mean, I race at this sort of time, so I understand why my splits were the same, is because I've gone past the European peak and I'm not at the American peak. Not that there is a massive American peak in LMU, it's mostly a European-based game. So I get, like, me racing at midnight, I'm not going to have the most competitive splits because there's just not as many people on. But, you know, if I'm racing at midnight, do I want to be racing in something that has less competitive splits? That's the flip side of that coin. So it's like, it's fun. I will go back to, like I was saying earlier, because I raced with OSW, who was in earlier. We did both the 6 hours of Kota and the 6 hours of Fuji together. And I'll go back and I'll do events in LMU, and I'll do championships once I'm available at a time where, again, the championship races are competitive. But I just don't want to sit there and grind daily races anymore. Like, it's just not fun to me, and if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. It's basically what I've decided. Because I'm here to stream to have fun, and the better streams are the ones where I'm enjoying myself. And if I'm just sat grinding out LME races and getting annoyed because I've been taken out again on the 3rd lap by some guy doing a stupid ass lunge, and then him going on chat and calling me an idiot, it's just like, I just don't want to do this. Like, you know. I mean, everyone is like, driver ranking is just, oh, are you silver 1 or silver 2? And then unless you're like someone who just no lifes the championships where you get the 4x multiplier or the 6x multiplier or whatever it is, everyone else is just silver 1, silver 2. And then, I mean, and the other bit of this is kind of a joke with LMU is just the fact that it's nigh on impossible to really lose any safety rating, which means you can drive like an absolute fucking helmet and not be punished for it. Which just gets really kind of boring as well. And it's like, like there's certain names that, you know, the guys who just push too hard all the time, and it's just like, I don't want to deal with this guy again. I just don't want to deal with him. Like, I'm not in the mood to deal with him tonight. It's just too much. It's just too much. So yeah, like, this week's going to be mostly Raceroom and iRacing, mostly because I want to get my A license in iRacing just so I have it, so I can use it when I want to. For like IMSA, if there's a good IMSA multi-class combination that comes up, stuff like that. I've currently got B rating on it and been grinding out some GT3s. Did stream on Friday in it. We had a little bit of bad luck on a couple of them. Unfortunately, one was me, I just drove straight to a fucking wall. The other one was we got just collected by someone, which was annoying. Well, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. And then I did 2 today. One where I stupidly pushed over the limit and got stuck in oversteer, as you do. And then I did one where I got netcoded. So I had all of the fun things that happened to me in the race, in iRacing today. Love a bit of netcode. That's great. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Unfortunately, I work the weekend, so I can't do a lot of that stuff, which is annoying. So I need this to get bigger, so I don't have to work at my proper job as much, and I can get away with doing this more, and you know, still keeping the lights on and food in the cupboard, and then spend more time racing. You know, so it's yeah. I would like to do. I mean, I want to do. The main thing would be probably spend most of my time daily racing in Raceroom, because I do not give a fuck about my rating in this. The combinations and the cars are fun to play, and the racing is clean enough. And that's like the what I enjoy doing. I just enjoy this sim. It's fun to play. And then it would be doing championships and special events in other sims, basically. And then fucking around and stuff. Like I would like PMR to be doing something cool, because then I can get some community races going. Because I've got a lot of people who watch from when I did Forza stuff on Xbox. But I can't race with those guys now, because a lot of them don't have PCs. So, like, I'd like a way of being racing with those guys. So, I was hoping that was going to be something. And it had some cool cars in it. It was going to be interesting with the ranked racing, similar to sort of iRacing / Raceroom, but not being that sort of sweaty. But obviously that's crashed and burned at the moment. So, that's gone on the back burner. I'm going to look into getting a custom lobby for Raceroom, because I said when I hit 1,800 subs I was going to do a community race, so we'll probably do a mini series in Super Tourers on this, but I need to look into how to actually rent a server, so I've got that to look at. So yeah, but it's just this is the Raceroom, the long-winded story. Raceroom is the one that I have the most fun playing in. And then I dabble in other stuff just to keep things interesting. I don't want to be a guy known for just doing one sim. I've always had a mindset of like, I want to bounce around and I want to do stuff that is fun for me, and create a stream where people come and see me, not just come and see some guy doing the game that they like, you know, because that's the way you get longevity, like Jimmy and Steve. Like you do enough in one game for enough people to get in, and then you bounce around and people just start, you know, coming back. If I'm personable enough, if I stream it, they will come, kind of thing. You know, not that kind. I know what the internet's like, not that kind. I mean, if that's what you do in your own time, I don't really need to know about it, but you know, horses for courses and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I inferred it. It took 2 of us to make that innuendo. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I have an ambivalent thing with iRacing as well. Like, again, I generally don't care about my iRating. The only reason I'm trying right now is to get my A rating. Once I've got my A license, I'll go back to not caring about that either, and just driving combinations that look fun. I don't really give a shit about much else. I don't care about having a 3K, 4K, 2K, 7K I rating. It sounds stressful to me. Just want to drive it and have fun. And the only limiting factor with me with doing iRacing with streaming and what I was hesitant to do is you spend a lot of time on iRacing not racing if you have a bad race, because you just sat in menus and watching replays and stuff. So it's like 40-minute race, get taken out on lap 2. So, well, I need to fill the stream doing something. I don't have unlimited content or unlimited funds to buy content, so I can't really jump out and do something else. So I've got to fill that time somehow. Which means I either stay in the race and then we're racing for like P17, which is we're 4 laps off the lead by like 15 minutes into this 40 minutes GT endurance race or GT sprint race. It's like, yeah, that's always been a little bit of a hesitant side on that for iRacing. But I did enjoy the stream we did on Friday. We'll definitely be streaming it probably tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll see, Thursday we'll see, and Friday we'll see. It'll be some combination of ACC and sort of fucking Raceroom and iRacing this week, I think, because they're the two that have my interest right now. Yeah, I mean that's your carrot, isn't it? Like it's like in anything. Your carrot is the rating, like your ranking in Battlefields, your iRating on iRacing, your what other stuff that your other rankings in other multiplayer games. I don't know. I don't play that many. I don't know what other stuff there is nowadays. Your win-loss record in the game formerly known as FIFA. Fuck do I know? Yeah, it's the carrot on the stick, which is understandable, Chase. It's just I don't put too much emphasis in it, and I do find that it does actually create a bit of hubris every now and again as well. Yeah. Whatever your rank is in COD, whether I don't know if it's done by like overall seeding or lobbies or whatever, your banners if they go up or down. I don't know. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I played COD. It's been a while. Sorry, I accidentally stained for a minute there. But yeah, it's just I have had people try and just bully their way past me because they're like 1800 rated in iRacing. It's like, okay, you just got to try and get past me normally, dickhead. Yeah, I last time I played Call of Duty was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That was like the first time it was released. That was the last real time I played Call of Duty. I think I played like Future Warfare or whatever it was, the one with the exoskeleton. I kind of enjoyed that. That was a fun level of verticality on it. And other than that, I don't think I played it. I was more a Halo guy anyway. More Halo than COD. I didn't have the I didn't have a prescription to Ritalin, so COD was never really my game. Oh. Yeah, I can see why it would be. It's just like, and then the whole thing of like people running two ones with this, like, get to the point where you're running 2 iRacing accounts because you don't want to drop your iRacing on your main, so you have a smurf. It's like, really? I get doing that on like, I don't know, maybe World of Warcraft you just have one character on the same account, so I can get it on that. But in iRacing, really? I never got into Black Ops 1, mate. Like, I don't think I ever played Black Ops 1. Just never got into it. Never done zombies. I think I've tried it with mates at like, I'll go around the house and try it, whatever. But yeah, it's just not me. Yeah, it's just like, do you know what? I haven't given iRacing enough money. Let me run a second account and buy content all over again. It's like, okay, there's money. Yeah, didn't need that anymore. That's gone. Yep, see you later. Madness, man. All of that just to protect your EP number. Madness. We should probably be on the chatting screen, shouldn't we, rather than me talking away in a tiny window. Oh, we've gone up 6 subscribers this stream. That's nice and healthy, that. Thank you very much to everyone who has jumped in. Appreciate a lot of you. Yeah, I can understand them like protecting it for esport things if it were to be like, and I get it for. I can kind of get the argument for maintaining it so you've got it high for if you want to be in tops, like if you want to be in the #1 split, the televised split for stuff like the 24 or what have you. I kind of get it there. You don't want to ruin that in daily races if you have like a bad run, but realistically, like if you're 8k you're going to be still over 6k if you have a bad run, or still over 7k if you have a really bad run. Which means that, like, you're still going to be in that split, surely? And it's done on teams, so you'd think you could probably still do it, but I don't know. It just seems... Yeah. I guess if you're part of an esports team, they'll probably fund you a second account so you can go fuck around on that one. But there is also the element of those people then start being some of the most, like, the biggest terrorists because they then don't care about that account. It's like a freedom for them to allow all their inner voices out. So there is an element that they are also a little bit terroristy when they do that. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun, the fun dynamics of this sort of stuff. Oh, thank you for the subscribe as well. Appreciate you. Miles Murray, that is a very good name. That is a very good name. Oh, right. Well, I should probably go to bed because I've got to be up in probably about 6 hours. So, should probably try and get some sleep, I guess. Well, thanks to all the new people who've turned up. Appreciate all of you. We'll be back tomorrow, same back channel, probably about 10, half 10, that sort of thing. That's UK time, obviously. Be doing iRacing tomorrow. I think GT3's at Mugello, if I remember right. And then maybe some PCC stuff at some point during the week as well. But yeah, we'll be back on Raceroom again later on this week, so keep an eye out for that. I should have a couple of videos ready to go this week as well. I've been a bit lax on those last couple of days, but oh yeah, it's been fun. Cheers for hanging out, boys. Hope you have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, I'll catch you again in the next one. Cheers.